All right, Matt, how's it going, man?
Good, man. Good. Good to be on here.
Yeah, appreciate you doing this. Yeah, why don't we just start with who you are, where you're from, and what you do?
Yeah. So my name's Matt McLeod. I'm a producer and drummer based in Hamilton, Ontario. And I do a lot of hip hop production, working now more in the pop realm of things, R&B, those sorts of things. And um, yeah, just loving that side of music production. Yeah.
A lot of drummers make good producers.
Yeah.
My recording mentor was a drummer, and it just seems like all the producers I know that were drummers, like, just always seem to be good at production.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mark was a drummer, and obviously we have some other drummers in the Dark Label crew, Gareth and
Right. Right.
guys like that. Well, cool. So we first met because when I did a little course back in 2019, and you enrolled into that first, and then later kind of upgraded to doing consulting with me. So what were things like before we started working together in your business? What were some of the struggles and things you were running into?
Yeah. Well, I didn't have a business at the beginning. um, I was right from ground zero when I started the course. And I was honestly just working with a few friends, a couple artists from my local church, and we were just recording some like spoken word projects for fun together. And I just really felt I wanted to, take things further, take things seriously, and um, you know, turn the music production into an actual business. And yeah, so I literally I was from ground zero when I started the course, and um, honestly can't remember how I came across it, but I'm glad I did. And that was a stepping stone, obviously, um, to the consulting as well.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I didn't know if you were start. I didn't know that you would.
Yeah.
So we're starting from ground zero. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay. So the
hadn't
course.
had a client before.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I didn't know. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Okay. So the course kind of got you, you know, up and running a little bit, and then the consulting took it all the way. All right. So
Exactly.
anyway,
Yeah.
so okay, you started 2019 with the course, um, and then jumped into consulting. 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or 2021. Sorry. Can't
2021. Yeah.
remember what year it is. Uh, cool. So what are things like now? What are you doing in your business?
Yeah. I actually feel confident saying that I actually have a business now, and yeah, I've been able to work with artists just all over the world, and um, I think um, I've had consistent work coming in each month now. I actually just started closing some of my first production deals for over 1,000 per song, which was coming from a place of no clients was kind of like a un unapproachable sort of milestone. But it it's that started to happen the past few months, just as we were working together with consulting. And um, yeah, so those are some of the wins, and just feeling excited about the artists that I've been working with as well. I think a big thing was um, just shifting the mentality of you know needing to take on clients just to keep the boat afloat, but um, just really looking at serving clients who are actually a good fit, um, for me, and me for them as well. And so that's been really helpful. Just I've been loving the kinds of clients that I've been working with as well. Um, so I've been getting more, and um, they've been progressively uh, I don't like saying better quality, but they're, yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Better
More fun.
artists. Yeah.
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 More enjoyable projects is a nice way to put it, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to go off the script here a little bit because I like people to learn things from these, testimonial videos. You had said like coming from no business to charging $1,000, over $1,000 a song, it seemed like unfathomable at the time. Why did it seem unfathomable, and what changed?
I didn't really know how to, well, I think a couple things. I didn't really see what I was offering as worth that much. And that was a big part of working with you, was understanding that the value of what I'm offering, it's valuable because, I'm going all in to serve these artists, and understanding that that is something that has an insane amount of value. And so I think, I just didn't really feel at the time, I didn't feel like what I was offering was worth that much. And I also didn't really know how to offer what I was what I was doing. It wasn't packaged up nicely in a nice offer to give people. It didn't really, didn't really make sense, what I was sharing to them. And so just being able to have a good process for talking with artists and talking with, potential clients, and was able to gain more confidence in that area of things. And so I think that confidence, helped the mindset of seeing the worth behind it, and being able to present the worth as well, the value of it. So I think those were sort of the why I didn't really understand at the beginning, or didn't feel at the beginning that I could reach that goal.
Yeah. It's like an artist can pay 4 producers $250 and have a, underwhelming experience, or they can just pay $1,000 to a good producer and,
exactly. Yeah.
So that's why it's worth that, for anyone wondering. And if you feel like, oh, well, man, I'm one of those $250 producers, and then it's about increasing what you can bring to the table for the artist, and the resources you're able to bring, and the experience you're able to deliver. There's always a market for the best, right? Mm-hmm. So cool. All right, makes sense. So there's a lot of different options out there, right, to get help for this stuff. Various people and courses and YouTube content, and mentors. Why? What drew you to Dark Label specifically?
I think the main thing was you guys just worked specifically with, you crush it specifically for producers, and that's where you focus, and you have a track record of, crushing it in that area. And seeing some of the past producers that you guys have worked with, obviously is a big testament to that. But I think there was also just a lot of trust built at the beginning. I didn't feel, pressured into doing it or anything. Like, when we chatted, like, you just laid it out, and I saw it was a good fit for where I was at, and I didn't feel any pressure to act on it. But, you gave a good nudge, just to say like, hey, this is gonna help. And so I just, had that trust at the beginning that was built up, and
Awesome. Okay, cool. And last question here is, any advice, any vices? No, on record here. Any advice for producers who were in the same position as you when you started, didn't have a business? What would you tell them? Doesn't have to be Hi or Dan, but what would you tell them to look out for, or to do?
I think One of the big things would be don't try figure it out all on yourself. And yeah, like you said, whether it's with you guys or whoever, just don't be too prideful to feel like you have to figure things out on your own. Because if there's one thing I've learned, that it's always better to have people around you who crush it at what they do, and who can help you. I think that that was something that I just needed to grasp, and it was kind of scary at the beginning because obviously, for a brand new business, I'm like, do I want to make this investment in my business? Like I had to understand at the beginning and believe at the beginning that this was, the right thing to do and what I felt I needed to do. So yeah, don't try. That'd be, I think, my main thing. Don't try figure things out all on your own. Just accept the help and the maybe the upfront sacrifice to be able to accelerate things to where you want them to be, because it's worth it on the other side of that.
Yeah, that's great, man. I think, two things in that. Like, one, if regardless of what business you're going to start, let's say you want to start a restaurant or something, like there's going to be money up front that has to happen, with any business. I would argue that a remote production business is pretty inexpensive to start, even if you're hiring someone to help or buying some education. The second thing I'll say is, I'm glad that, the whole pride thing about having to do everything myself, I'm really glad I just don't have that. That's just not my personality.
Right.
To me, it like takes the pressure off. I'm like, cool, I can just pay someone and like, they're going to like get me to where I need to go. And like, I don't have to worry about it and they know what they're doing. Cool.
Yeah.
Like, I have no problem with that. But I get some people have the pride thing. But anyway, well, hey man, I know you're a busy guy, so I'm gonna let you get back to it. And thanks for doing this.
No worries. My pleasure.
Awesome, man. Cool. Thanks.